Morning, everyone. January 8th. It's 5 days and a wake up until I head down to Atlanta, begin my trek. Me and the dog are doing our morning walk. As soon as I get back, I'm gonna give you a little video on what's in my pack. I can't believe it's all gonna fit in there. It's taking up the whole dining room table and chairs, but that's what I'm taking, and I'll give you a little video and a little explanation on it. So I'm gonna finish this walk, and here it's gonna be. All right, I'm back. That was quick, eh? Okay, first thing we're looking at is a Granite Gear Crown 2 60. 60 is 60 liters of room. In the bag here, that's my contractor bag. Keeps all my sleeping equipment and clothes dry. This also has a lid on it, which I fill up with all my goodies that you'll see down the table here. Second part of my big three is my sleeping pack. The hike and bike, it's a 0-degree bag. Hope to switch it out later for my 30-degree bag. Closed cell pad for sleeping with a little piece here to sit on. In front of that's my tent. It's a 2-man pole tent. It's a single wall, lightweight. That's the bag. It's the ground tarp with the stakes in it. And rounding it out is I have a Static 5 blow-up mattress to keep me off the ground. It gives me about 1.5 hours of insulating. Moving on. Electronics. It's a lot of electronics. I'm taking my Kindle with me. I am a reader, so I'm not going to leave home without it. They have a big 20,000 Anchor battery backup to charge everything. It's a 2 input for charging and 3 for charging stuff, so I can charge it pretty fast. I also have a fast charger, which is a dual port charger, so I don't spend all day charging. A Nikkor headlamp, also rechargeable. And then my kids, for retirement, bought me the Zolio satellite communication. They can keep track of me. Adds a little weight, but they feel I'm gonna be safer now. Okay, and then for the food department, I have my old Stanley cooking pot, 750 milliliter. Mostly all I do is heat the water in it and then pour it into my food bags or containers. Propane container or gas container. It's here for show. I can't take it with me on the plane, so it's just part of my pack. I'll just have to pick a new one up down there. My little stove that goes with it, with a big lighter and a little cleaning cloth. This here is a windshield, real lightweight. Put it around the cooking pot, breaks the wind, and makes it a whole lot easier to get some hot water. Little water bottle I use for coffee. I am definitely a coffee drinker, as you'll see when you see my food supply. A Sawyer squeeze water filter with a 2-liter Cenac bag. I'll squeeze it into my 1-liter Smart bottle that was on my pack already. Going out with the bug hat, face cover. Won't need that for a few months, but it's lightweight, so I'm throwing it in now. I have Black Diamond trekking poles, which I have to use for my tent since I have a trekking pole tent. It doesn't have poles. You use your trekking poles to put it up. And then we get into my little stuff here. Nail file and nail clipper, etc. Chapstick, hand lotion, toothbrush, toothpaste, and earplugs, just in case I'm in a hostel or a shelter. I hear they're very much needed. Then I have hiker's goo. You put it on your feet to keep from getting hot spots and blisters. I've had them, no fun. Right guard, I know, pretty big, but I don't like to smell bad all the time. Then I have my little ditty bag, a bunch of little miscellaneous, like a junk drawer, backup water filter. I have some water cleansing tablets, iodine tablets, some strings, some zip ties, rubber bands. They'll go up in the top of the lid I showed you on my pack. I also have a lightweight wallet that I'll put my driver's license and credit card in when I head out, and I can stash it when I have it for supply. One of my sons bought me that for Christmas. And then we have the needs: wipes and toilet paper, and a little shovel I can take care of business with. I'll be utilizing that, hopefully not as much. And then we go down to first aid. I have antacid tablets, gingers. These are just dried out washcloths. Add a little water and they come to life in case I have to wash off a wound or something, hopefully not. Antiseptic cream, band-aids, etc., etc. at the end there. You know, a little emergency blanket, also hopefully not needed. Now we're moving on to the floor. I have so much stuff, it's everywhere. This big bag here, that's what I'm gonna carry my backpack in on the plane. I'll load everything into the backpack, put it inside the bag, and that's how I'm getting down to Atlanta. In one piece, hopefully, and they don't lose it. I have 3 dry bags, a 20, a 10, and a 5. My clothes will stuff in there and keep everything dry. The top bag here, this is my food bag. I'll dump that out after I clear all this mess out, and I'll show you what I got in there. The yellow Nike racing bag with a couple of store bags, that's my garbage bag. It'll get hung up in a tree with my food bag to keep the bears out. And my shoes, which are Brooks Cascadias, your trail shoes. Good tread on there. I've used them for years. And these are Dirty Girl Gators. Keep the stuff out. Snow, dirt, rocks. For some reason it likes to find its way in my shoes. All right, moving on. We have got a little beanie for the cold. I have 2 buffs. The hat, which I'll wear all the time, especially if it's raining. I wear glasses. And really cold weather mittens. I think it's overkill, but we'll see, huh? Okay, then we have the clothes I'll be wearing out there. Got a pair of REI lightweight hiking pants, a lightweight polyester long sleeve, and 2 pairs of socks. I have thin feet. They like to slide, and I found that if I use a real thin layer polyester sock with the darn tough wool socks, I keep problems to a minimum, so I usually double up on my socks. Those will be on me, headed down there. And then for the rest of the clothing here, 4 more pair of socks. Like I said, socks. They don't like blisters. Then I have a short sleeve shirt, pair of underwear. And I have my running shorts. They've been everywhere with me. They're pretty worn down, but I like them. I'll be in them a lot. And a long sleeve polyester shirt when it's just a little bit cooler than short sleeve. This is my rain jacket. I'll fold it up. I'm sure I'll need that out and on top. And then for my sleepwear and cold weather, I have my Nike Combat leggings and my top. Hopefully that's just for sleeping, or if I need to wear them when it's cold, that's what it'll be. And then here's my top layer, my Fayetteville. It's polyester, refurbished, recycled. It's really, really warm. It's going to be a welcome addition. I just got it a few months ago. And then last but not least, my puffy, a little puffy there, squeezes down. Hopefully this is all just stuff I use in the tent and at campsite. Won't wear it all day because it'll get wet. I need to be able to change into dry clothes. It's there if I need it, an emergency. And all I got left now is the food bag. So I'm gonna pause it here and put everything away, and then I'll come back and dump my food bag out so you can see what I'm bringing to eat. All right, here we go. Everything's in the pack now except my food. Repacked. The pack weight is 26.2 pounds. Pretty heavy. Trying to get lower than that, but it is what it is. Onward to the food. All right, here's the layout. Starting with the first row, we got oatmeal and the sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds in there. There's 3 of those for 3 days. I'll need breakfast. As you can see, I repackaged everything in gallon bags. That's because the hot water, I'll boil that and I'll just pour it in there and let it cook in the bag. I'll eat right out of the bag. We got 4 dark chocolate protein bars. I'll snack on them in the morning also. And then I'll be cooking these for dinner. I got 4 of them. I'll have 4 dinners before I resupply. Of course, everyone knows the ramen's there with Spam. I got a couscous with dehydrated vegetables added. And a couple of Knorr meals also with vegetables added. Bringing along a supply of coffee. I love my coffee. And some electrolyte packets also. We also have here is some peppered gravy mixes. That's just to add flavor to things later on. I probably won't need them right now, but mashed potatoes will taste better. And then I have all these other packets that I've saved through the years and trails and stuff, just to add flavors to stuff you get tired of. Probably like ramen and mashed potatoes. All right, moving on. I got gum and snacks, leftover chocolate covered coffee beans, and then snacks. People said you really need something when that mountain's a little extra. You weren't ready for it, so a little sugar rush will get you up there, I guess. Homemade venison jerky. Probably got enough for 2 weeks there. That'll be something I won't have to buy right away then. And then here is the leftover dehydrated vegetables that I purchased. I bought a 1 pound package of dehydrated vegetables to add to my meals, make them a little healthier. And I have a lot of extra, so I'll take it along and then just throw it into everything I cook. It's 4 days, I believe. Not a breakfast. I'll start later on, but I'll have 4 dinners and 3 breakfasts before I get to Neil's Gap and my first resupply. Getting close. I'll see you on trail.